Hey everybody, Steve here, and welcome to the AFR Monday Night Double Play for March 28th, 2016. Alright, so let's jump right into the game of the week. If you've been following along here on the show, you'll know that I'm playing through the 2015 football season with the Boston Minutemen using the 2015 Football America set for second season football. And we had an undefeated season going. We were 10-0, and unfortunately a tough division loss on the road to the New York Skyliners. I actually posted a little write-up on that on my Facebook page with some stats from the game if you want to check that out. I'll post a link to the Facebook site below so you can see that. And then we had a little bit of redemption in the next game that I played. It was another division rival, this time against New Jersey, and we came away with a fairly easy 21-3 win. However, our starting quarterback was injured, and he is not set to return for 4 weeks. And so what that means is that if we make it to the championship game, then he'll be able to start. But until then, we're going to be relying on our backup quarterback. And we're going to have to go back to the free agent wire to get another quarterback, so we'll at least have 2 on the roster. So definitely good to pick up that win and stay 1 game ahead of New York, who also won, and pick up another division win. However, it's a big loss because Tulamasi actually had one of his better games of the season in this game, and the team really seemed to be clicking when that injury happened. So will be interesting to see what happens. And for this week's game of the week, going to be continuing on with that. I have 2 games left in the regular season, and coming up this time we're going to be taking on New York at home. So hopefully we can get a little bit of revenge, and if we're able to win this game, it will clinch the number 1 seed for the playoffs. And if not, then we're going to be going into the last week of the season, still not sure if we'll either be the number 1 or the number 4 seed getting in as a wild card. For viewer submissions for the game of the week, we had our friend David from over at his Baseball Demos channel. He is running through the 2015 season with the Washington Nationals. He's all the way through the first month of the season, and for May 1st, the Nats were playing against their division rivals, the New York Mets. And so he sent me a write-up on that game. The Nats were able to pick up a win against Matt Harvey with the final score of 3-1, thanks to an Ian Desmond home run. And they are now just 2 games behind the Mets in their division. David, thanks for the write-up on the game, and good luck with your season. I've mentioned his playthrough that he's doing before. He's actually using payoff pitch baseball to play out the individual games with the Nationals, but he's using the PC replay baseball to play out all the other teams' games and to keep track of all the stats for the season. So after he plays out his game, he uses the manual input option for the PC replay baseball game. Keeps track of the stats that way. Interesting way to do things, and definitely letting the computer do the heavy lifting of the stat calculation. We'll be interested, David, to see how your season goes as you head into the second full month of the season. If you would like to have your game of the week mentioned on the channel, leave a comment on this video. You can leave as much detail as you'd like, or if you want to have some pictures, you can shoot me an email to stevenatower@gmail.com. Now let's get right into the question of the week. So last week on the show, I asked everybody what they thought the playoff rankings should be in my fictional football universe. And the reason I asked, which I covered in the Game of the Week segment, is because the New York team, along with my Boston team, it looks like we're going to be the 2 best teams in the whole league. So the way I have it set up, it's in 3 different divisions, the East, Central, and West. And originally I was thinking to have the 1, 2, and 3 seeds be the 3 division winners, and then whoever had the best record would then be the wild card team. And so I asked everybody if I should keep that or whether I should award just the 2 teams that have the best records with the number 1 and number 2 seeds. But everybody that responded said that I should leave them the way I had, and you have to reward the division winners. And so, true to my word, that's how I'm going to play out my season. And so this really makes the upcoming game I have against New York this week even more important, because this could really be the difference between either hosting round 1 of the playoffs or being on the road. So that's how we'll be doing that. Thanks for everybody that left a response. Always good to hear from the viewers. For this week's question, I'd like to ask everybody, what's been the most devastating injury that you've ever had in a replay of a season on your tabletop? As for myself, I can't really think of one as big as losing my starting quarterback here for this. He's been injured before, so I missed 2 games, although we were able to win both of those games. But now he's going to be missing the final 2 games of the season and the first round of the playoffs. So definitely pretty devastating. The team's not quite as potent on offense. When Tulamasi's not under center, but hopefully we'll be able to pull together, and if not, hopefully I'll be able to find somebody good on the free agent wire. So that's my most devastating injury in a season replay. I'll look forward to hearing your responses, and I'll feature a couple of comments on next week's show. Alright everybody, that is all for now. Thank you for watching. My name's Steve, and until next time, get out there, have fun, play games, and I'll see you after further review.